Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be starting a new segment. We're going to be doing Whoopsie Wednesdays. So what we're going to do every week is we are going to comb through the internet and find all the spectacular fails that exist when cooking. So let's hop right in. Sometimes you can fail at toast. Wait, what? Fail at toast? Who in the world fails making toast? It's pretty simple. You take the bread, you stick it in the toaster, push the lever down, up it pops a few minutes later, and you have toast. If you fail at toast, you shouldn't cook, period. Just stop. Give up on life, go live on the streets, and probably die of hunger and starvation because you don't deserve to be in a kitchen. Our next one is such a failure at cooking, they can't even hard boil an egg. This is one of the most basic things to do. Boil water, boil an egg, make toast. See, we've got a theme going with absolute stupidity in the kitchen. If you're not sure, there's a great thing. It's called the internet. Get on Google, how do I hard boil an egg? You will find millions of results to help you in your crazy endeavors. Start with the basics, people. I absolutely love this next one. Ooh, that smell. Don't use parchment paper on broil. Are you kidding me? Really? Let's stick a piece of paper that's designed for some baking into an oven and turn it on broil. Most broils are about 575 degrees or higher. You're going to put a piece of paper in your oven and wonder why it catches on fire at over 500 degrees. You, my dear, need to get out of the kitchen and fast. And your family needs to run for the hills before you catch the entire house on fire. I mean, this just blows my mind. I understand that things happen in the kitchen, and you can have a little fire, you can have a little grease, you can have whatever. But parchment paper? Our next idiot says, when zesting a lemon, make sure to keep your knuckles out of the way. No, really? Because what sounds like a great idea to me is to take my hand and run it down a zester. Just completely mutilate my hand. It's the same people who don't have basic knife skills who cut the tips of their fingers off. Like, if you can't use a tool, learn. Go slowly. Learn the right way. Don't take your... I don't even understand how you have a zester that you get your knuckles in the way to the point that you are just throwing your nasty, meaty hands down into the lemon zest. I mean, come on. Some people, that's all I can say. And the next one. Fingers are not thermometers. Really? Yeah, let me just take my hand. I'm cooking a chicken right now, but let me take my hand, and I'm going to take my finger, and I'm going to shove it in there. I've been cooking this chicken at 300 degrees for 4 hours. I'm going to stick my finger... Are you... What? Like, here, let's just turn the oven on, or the stovetop on, and stick your finger in it. See what's going to happen. It's going to burn, no duh. I love her little hashtag. Darwin would be proud. No, Darwin would not be proud because you are single-handedly helping to eliminate our species. Stop already. Just stop. Get a thermometer. They're cheap. They're inexpensive. They're pretty handy. That way you also don't kill your friends and family when you cook for them. So that way you cook meat to the right temperature. You should probably learn those things. Look, we have another friend who wants to burn down their kitchen. Apparently, wax paper cannot go in the oven. Wax paper. Well, let's see. Candles are made out of wax, and the wicks are made out of paper or cotton. So I would just go out on a limb and say something that has wax, which is going to melt, and something that has paper that catches on fire probably doesn't belong in the oven. Our next friend can make an Alfredo sauce from scratch, but isn't entirely sure how to boil an egg. How did you learn to run before you learned how to walk? Start with the basics. Boil the egg, learn how to do that, then let's figure out how to make Alfredo sauce from scratch. It's pretty simple. Made my spaghetti squash too spicy. Now I can't eat it. Well, I guess maybe you should eat it so that next time you learn. You know, with any sort of spice or any sort of flavoring, you should add it slowly, taste it. Add it, taste it. That way, you don't overhandedly pour cayenne pepper or even regular pepper or salt even. That way you don't over-season things. Taste it, add it slowly, let it cook, let it absorb the flavor. Don't just pour it in and instantaneously think that, like, it's not magic. You can't just throw basil into something and think it's going to be like, poof, instantly tastes like basil. That's not how it works. Flavors have to incorporate and they have to marry together and they have to cook, and cooking brings that flavor out into things. So, next time, eat your own spaghetti squash. Maybe you'll learn. Maybe you'll learn. Our next one doesn't know the difference between spices, because she says there is a difference between cayenne pepper and chili powder. No, because if there wasn't a difference, they wouldn't label them differently. No. There's no difference. They just throw different labels on them, so you buy them. Come on. The best part is, her poor children, because this is a hashtag mom fail. Please tell me, at the end of the day, that you did not feed your children what would probably call for 2 or 3 tablespoons of chili powder with cayenne pepper. There's a definite difference in the Scoville factor on that, but supposed to be fried wontons. I need to stick to grilling and baking. If you manage to turn fried wontons, that should be a light golden brown color, into charcoal black, I don't know that anyone should let you near a grill or near an oven. Are you kidding me? You can't fry something. You're standing over top of it looking at it. What do you do with the grill? Just close it and hope to God it turns out all right? Close the oven door and hope it turns out all right? If you're burning wontons that bad, I don't want to know what else you burn in life. Because I don't think anything you can make is ever going to be edible. Tonight is my wife's attempt to burn down our kitchen. Great, we have 2 incompetent parents in the kitchen. Nothing better for society than 2 people who can't cook. Take a cooking class. Take it together. It'll be great for you. Learn some recipes. Make it for your kids. I tried to make a churro. This is why we can't have nice things. No, I'm pretty sure you can't have nice things for a whole lot of other reasons, other than you can't make a churro. But that's for another day and another time. The fact that you burnt this churro is just right up there with fried wonton lady. Why don't you 2 get together and compare your charcoal food stories? Because seriously, you are destined for each other right now. Who leaves the spatula in the oven? This guy. Okay, first of all, bravo for being that proud that you are stupid enough to have left a spatula in. What it really looks like is that you put the spatula onto your pan, stuck it in the oven, and then completely baked it that way. I don't see any food residue. I don't see any food, anything that resembles food. Or did you keep the pan in the oven, have the spatula on, turn it on, heat it up? I don't know what you did, but whatever you did is a disaster. Thank you for sharing that for the rest of us so that we all know that our little mishaps in the kitchen are not nearly as egregious as the fact that we are melting our tools down in the oven every day. Alright guys, that's it for this week's Whoopsie Wednesday. Stay tuned for more. As always, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. If you have some cooking fails of your own, definitely leave those in the comments below. And I will see you guys soon. Bye. Our next submission took their hand. Unbroil. I gotta refilm this one. Bring out the right flavor. And I'm scratching my face while I'm on camera. Good job.